All right, you guys. Very important and very insightful video on what to expect next in terms of home runs. So before we start, we just want to look at our very beautiful chart of. Let's look at JOBY real quick. Very beautiful chart with JOBY. Let's do this. All right, so JOBY, you remember when I initially in December, where I was stating that JOBY is going to run up, JOBY came down into this zone here, this order block zone, and it took off. Like, this really took off. A lot of people were saying they don't trust the industry, they don't trust air taxis, Uber taxis, Uber air taxis, or whatever they want to call it. But you know, the technicals don't lie. When I look at this stuff, the technicals don't lie. Now, looking at this play here, looking at what it pretty much shown back in December, this is what we're looking at. So I didn't want to get into the technicals first, but I just want you guys to see something. This is what we're looking at, right? So we're looking at this play here where on the weekly time frame we had order blocks on the bottom, and we had this order block down here being respected. So this order block has been respected and a harmonic being formed. So we had harmonics within harmonics. So without all the technical stuff, pretty much higher highs and higher lows are being formed. Market structure was showing that this is very bullish, and so my analysis was what it was. I didn't really too much worry about JOBY running up because I knew what was going to happen. So I stocked a whole bunch of shares. I didn't care what anybody said, and I just pretty much disappeared and let it do what it does. So for the most part, fast forward to the future, and this is what we have with JOBY. If you followed instructions with my previous video back in December and you grabbed some stock, congratulations, you made a lot of money. So with that, and not even just JOBY, Archer as well shot up from the zone that we're in, and it went up to my target for Archer was around 12 to 16, and it went up to 12. It went up to almost $14 per share. For JOBY, the first target was 16. Well, it was 12, then 16, and then we had like a 22. And if you look at what my previous drawings were, I know this is a lot of stuff, but I am a very technical trader. So look at how precise these actual harmonics drawn out into the future, how they allowed me to make solid trades. So one of my targets are right here, creating the crab harmonic, and it just pretty much took it straight out. Price just ran all the way up there, and this is beautiful stuff, right? So we can expect a retracement for it to come down before it run back up, which is fine. But if you participated in grabbing some of this stock, congratulations, you made a lot of money. And from there, you pretty much had to hold on to this stock when it was low, because I got in around here, and when it came back down, I stocked some more. I DCA'd it, dollar cost average, and I let it rip. So all right, so this was not a JOBY video. I just want to give you an update. This is more so an ESOE video. So an EOS Energy stock is the next home run, and let me just get into some information on what this stock is. Pretty much, EOS is accelerating the shift to American energy independence. So it's an American manufacturing company. So everything is manufactured in the US, and it's an energy company with zinc powered energy storage solutions. So it's zinc batteries pretty much, right? So instead of lithium-ion, which is more costly, and which is more, I'll say, well, zinc powered energy is more environmental friendly. But so this is pretty much the future of energy and energy storage. So anything you can think of that needs energy, which is everything, the microgrid, the grids, your devices. So this is going to pretty much, EOS may be pretty much headed towards a nice, beautiful path when it comes to this stuff, right? So, and getting in early is what you want to do. And so this is why I'm making this video, so you guys can be in the know and you get in early. So remember, stocks where they're highly based on utilization and being in actual components in everyday products. Those are stocks that are going to be those are the most valuable stocks, because people are always going to need them. So these are not like meme or stocks that are based on hype. This is actual stuff that are based on our utility. So when we look at all of this stuff, right, so it says here, safe, simple, durable, flexible, and available are commercially proven U.S. manufactured battery. Let's see, overcomes the limitation of conventional lithium-ion in 3 to 12-hour intraday application. So it's saying that it stores energy longer than lithium-ion. That, I don't know too much about, but all I know is I know technicals. So if we take a look at, let's see what we want to look at here. Let's do this. Let's go and let's Google here, and let's say Znyth batteries, batteries versus lithium-ion. So I just want to see the comparison, the advantage and disadvantage. Both lithium-ion and zinc air, also referred to as Znyth batteries in some contexts. Batteries are prominent contenders in the field of energy storage, each with a distinct set of advantages and disadvantages. So even if this doesn't become the number one storage option for individuals, number two is still good in terms of you buying the stock, because even if it's not an Uber, it can be a Lyft. Even if it's not a Coca-Cola, it can be a Pepsi. Even if it's not like, if it's not, what else examples I can give? If it's not Google, it could be Bing. Like, even if it's not the top, if it's not Amazon, it could be another shopping site, or it could be another it could just be the second place. And being the second place is still good when it's individuals who's looking to buy stocks and shares in that company, because you're still going to be making money. So that's good that there's competition, because competition brings more revenue. So let's take a look at this, right? So advantages of the Znyth batteries: cost effectiveness. Zinc is more abundant and less expensive than lithium. And then we have here safety. Zinc based batteries are less prone to overheating and fire hazards compared to lithium ion. And if we think in the future and getting into the future of AI and robotics and having more things more efficient, you want to think more so in a more advanced mindset than just what we're used to in the past. So it says here, longer lifespan. Some sources suggest a potential for zinc batteries to last for an impressive 30 years, outperforming typical lithium-ion lifespans, estimates of 5 to 15 years. Environmental friendliness. Zinc is more readily recyclable and less toxic than lithium, leading to a smaller environmental footprint, which is always good, because our Earth is really taking a beating right now. High energy density. While possibly lower than some advanced lithium-ion chemistries, zinc air batteries still offer high energy density, particularly on a volumetric basis. But there's also disadvantages. So we want to look at the disadvantages. We want to make sure we have the full scope of everything here. We don't want to leave out anything that's important, right? Power output. Currently, zinc air batteries have a lower power output compared to lithium-ion, limiting their use in high power applications like electric vehicles. That's fine, okay? Temperature and humidity sensitivity. Extreme temperatures and humidity can negatively impact performance. Rechargeability. Historical limitations. Historically, rechargeable zinc air batteries faces challenge with dendrite formation, anode degradation, and electrolyte issues. However, recent advancements are making significant progress in addressing these limitations. Air electrode degradation. The air electrode can degrade over time and impacting performance. So, all right. So let's take a look at the charts. Let's look at Yahoo for a minute. Right. So price is at 637. Price has been pretty steady in a zone. Just been kind of hovering around this zone for a bit, and this company is not a very big major company as of yet, and this is why I say I focus on home runs and get into stocks and companies at their lowest and running up with them as they build. Now this right here is one that I feel is going to build, and let's go into the charts so I can show you why I think this. So hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to get to the charts here. Okay, so this is what we want to see. EOS, right? So EOS, looking at the charts, what we're seeing here on a weekly basis, we're seeing its most bottom point being at around June 2024, and it started running up and it broke the previous high. It breaking the previous high is literally a sign that this is starting to kind of run up, and it's in a bullish wave. Now this is something you shouldn't be afraid of when you're looking at something like this. If it's going sideways for a good minute, like this is since the beginning of the year, it's been going sideways, but that's okay, because if it's going sideways, that's giving you a chance to actually go in and accumulate orders, which is what it's doing. So now this order block at the bottom here is being respected, and that's all that matters. This order block being respected, that order block being respected, and it's in a zone where it's just building orders, which is giving you more of an opportunity to run in and get as many shares as you can possibly grab. So with that being said, I suggest you grab some shares. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take my word for financial advice, but this is just educational purposes. Before you even buy any shares or anything like that, please speak to your financial advisor. So this can still come down, which it might, before it runs all the way up. Now the first zone that I'm looking for this to run up to, and even the monthly time frame looks even more beautiful. We want it to hit this zone up here, which is, I'll say around the $10 zone, $10, $11 zone, and then we'll focus on the rest of the zones after it hits that zone. Right now we're at a 637. If you throw some money into this and just let it do its thing, I believe you'll be very profitable. But like I said, don't take my word for it, because I'm not a financial advisor. So with the MAs, you see the 50 is just being crossed on the monthly, which is great sign, and also the 200 is supporting the weekly push up. So we're not even playing games with this stock right now. This is really good news. So this is the next home run. Remember, JOBY was the first home run that we took. Archer was also a home run that we took. It's not at a target yet, but it will be at the target, so we're not stressing that. And we're just gonna keep on running with it. But EOSE, Eos Energy is the next play. It is the next play. EOS Energy is the next play. Comment, share, like, comment if you're buying, if you own some of this stock, if you're buying some of this stock, comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Share, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And happy trading, and let's keep on making this money. Let's get it.